All right, so my advice to this is, first of all, stop the collections with the IRS. You could do so in many various ways. Financial hardship is probably the key, the quickest way the IRS will stop it and reverse that levy. Here's what this question is really asking. So a bank will go after somebody's bank account and freeze the funds. This is known as a bank levy. The IRS, what they do is they sum up the total balances and they issue out the 668A, A as in alpha, the levy notice straight to the bank. So the bank says, hey, man, this is a tax levy. We got to comply. So if the total amount, let's say, is $10,000, and somebody in their own bank account, they only have $500. The bank will put away the $500. What the bank could hold is all the way up to the levy notice. That's it. What the bank will do is they'll put on hold and say, you know what, this is on hold. It's on a freeze right now. The freeze will be up until the amount that the levy notice has from the IRS. So if somebody has $25,000 in the bank account and the levy notice is up to $10,000, the bank could only hold the $10,000 as a freeze. So the bank will hold it for 21 days the moment they receive it. They're going to let you know. And typically you find out it at the most fucked up times ever. You're going to realize all kinds of other bills got bounced because of this insufficient funds. You're at the store trying to pick up some groceries on the way home. Your light bill got rejected. Hey, insufficient funds. That's how you find out about it. Of course, reviewing your statement, you're going to see Department of Treasury levy. So then the IRS absolutely has to notify you about this. And they send your copy known as the 8519. And they send it 7 days after they send it to the bank. Of course, this type of warning is not a warning when they took action. They kind of give you notice after they take action. But before that, though, before all of this, you have went through the gauntlet of getting certified mail, and you got the final notice before levy, the LT11 notice, 1058 letter by the IRS way beforehand before they are able to take on these steps. Now, they are able to do so, and they have to send it out continuously for them to do it again. The bank would only withhold the funds the day they receive it. So if they receive it on a Monday, but you deposit additional funds on a Tuesday, the Tuesday funds are not liable for that additional withholding. It's only whenever they did receive it. If the IRS wants to hold additional funds, if the bank wants additional money from you from the bank throughout levies, they have to issue out a different 668A levy notice to the bank. But I mentioned how you could stop it. So the moment you stop it is the moment you request financial hardship, the moment you request IRS tax relief. So this particular client, if you're representing somebody or if you yourself are in trouble, get yourself caught up in tax filings, evaluate the 6 different steps I have always talked about, and go through the 6 steps as far as what the right tax relief program is for you. But you got to be in tax filing compliance. Now, in an emergency situation like this, you could definitely request financial hardship. You got to disclose your income assets, and as far as if you're getting eviction notices from your landlord, you're about to get kicked out, they're about to shut off your lights, submit those notices because those are emergency level, but you have to supply proof. What's your current income? What are your expenses? Because the IRS is expecting to get paid in full, unless you tell them otherwise. But you just not talk to them and say, oh, hey, I'm having hardship. You do not write them a freaking letter. You don't do that. But you request financial hardship on official IRS forms. If you're ACS collections, it's 433F. If you're IRS revenue officer assigned field collections, it's a 433A.